but not wanting him to go. Good morning, everyone. Let's stand and join together in our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
3 cheers for the red, white, and blue. 3 cheers for the red, white, and blue. The flag of America forever. 3 cheers for the red, white, and blue. 3 cheers for the red, white, and blue. 3 cheers for the red, white, and blue. The flag of America forever. 3 cheers for the red, white, and blue.
students at Carver Elementary. Today is Wednesday, February 3rd, 2020. The weather forecast is cloudy with the highs in the 30s.
Upcoming events. The Super Bowl is Friday.
Today in history. Today is National Carrot Cake Day.
Trivia fact. Carrot cake is one of the top 10 cakes in America. It is Mr. Malone's favorite.
Thank you and have a yummy day.
Okay, thank you to our announcers. Good morning, everyone. And I'm going to say welcome back because we ended up with a little mini break there due to the nor'easter that came through, and it stuck around with us for a while. It even snowed a little bit this morning. I hope everybody was safe and shoveled out and also had a chance to enjoy some fun time out in the snow. Looks like the sun is popping out, which is great to see because that will help us today with our mask breaks. And just one adjustment or a couple adjustments to our schedule. So this morning, if the mask break schedule reads field for your class, you're going to meet Coach Cottrell out on the courtyard. So if it says field, you'll meet Coach Cottrell in the courtyard. And if it reads multi-purpose court, you're going to meet Coach Katz in the gym. All right, so you got to pay attention to that. At recess time today, we're all just going to stay in our classroom. So recess is going to be indoors. And then this afternoon, our PM mask break schedule, if it reads playground, you're going to go to the gym. All right, we think this will give everyone a good chance to get outside, get some fresh air. Remember, on your mask breaks classes, you can always just walk outside. Our sidewalks are nice and clear, and get some fresh air, and then head back into your rooms. We have some birthdays to celebrate today. Anybody going to have carrot cake today?
Me.
Good to hear it, Shane. All right, so I'd like to wish Brendan Tolley a happy birthday. His birthday was on the 1st. We had the day off. And yesterday was Shane Hartstein's birthday. Also, Alma Batista had a birthday yesterday, and Cooper Beaton. So we say happy birthday. And then today, Clayton Altagracia celebrates a birthday, along with Olivia Miller and Ryan O'Reilly. Jennifer, good to see you, Jennifer. Jennifer Orgia Oliva celebrates today, and Liliana Casella. So we say happy birthday to you all.
Here we go. Birthday out. We sing a ling ling ring. All our fun to do. Something ling ling that we can do all day. All we need is sing ling ling and all the soul is true. Just all the sing ling ling. Our birthday song for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, guys, you can head back to your classes. We hope you enjoy your birthday celebrations. And boys and girls, here at morning program and all throughout our country during the month of February, we're going to be celebrating Black History Month. And this is a month that is dedicated to studying some of our famous Black Americans who have contributed so much to the history of our great country. And this morning, I'd like to share with you, this is probably a familiar face for most of you. This is a famous Black American named Jackie Robinson. And Jackie Robinson was born in 1919 in Cairo, Georgia, during a time when our country was segregated. And we talked a little bit about segregation when we were studying the life and times of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Sadly, our country had a time where we were segregated and people's lives were separate based on the color of their skin. So children of different races went to different schools. And that segregation is something that we've been working through as a country. Something that helped break the color barrier in our nation, and specifically break the color barrier in Major League Baseball, was when the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1947 had Jackie Robinson join their team. So if you're interested in learning more about the life of Jackie Robinson, I think you'll really find it fascinating. I know he's definitely a hero of mine. Here's some pictures of Jackie Robinson playing on the Brooklyn Dodgers. He was an amazing athlete, an amazing baseball player, but more importantly, a strong and wonderful man. And I'd like to share with you a quote from Mr. Robinson, and it is, "A life is not important except in the impact it has on other lives." Okay, so you may want to learn more about Jackie Robinson and his accomplishments, and throughout the course of the month, we'll highlight some other famous Black Americans. What I'd like to do now is turn things over to Mrs. Grant. We know that our Super Bowl is coming up this Friday. It's a little bit of a shorter week for us leading into it, so we have a little work to do in preparation for the big event here at the elementary school.
Thank you, Mr. Malone. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Like Mr. Malone said, welcome back. We had a little bit of an extended weekend. I liked that quote, Mr. Malone, and I think it fits perfectly with what we're going to be doing with our Super Bowl, and that is the impact you have on somebody else's life. So let's touch a little bit on what the real Super Bowl is. So the real Super Bowl is when two professional football teams play for the ultimate championship. So this year it's Super Bowl LV, which are Roman numerals for 55. So it's the 55th Super Bowl in the NFL. So if we look at the Roman numerals, a capital I stands for 1, a capital V stands for 5, a capital X stands for 10, a capital L stands for 50. So for 55, you break it down into 50 plus 5, L plus V. So that is why it is called Super Bowl LV. The teams playing this year are the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And if looking at the map, Kansas City is actually in the state of Missouri. It is not in the state of Kansas. So Kansas City, Missouri is where the Chiefs hail from. And the Buccaneers are coming from Tampa Bay, Florida. And you can see where Sag Harbor Elementary School is up in the northeast part of the map. Now the Super Bowl is actually going to be in Tampa Bay this year. It is not because the Buccaneers are a home team. This was decided long before they even knew which teams were going to be playing. But it is the first time that a Super Bowl team gets to play in their home stadium. So they played in their home city before, but never in their home stadium. So the Buccaneers have a little bit of leg up, I think, on this one. So now let's talk a little bit about our Super Bowl. It is Super Bowl 13 for us, and that's going to be Friday, February 5th. When we do our Super Bowl, we challenge you to bring in 1 can of soup, and you're going to vote for the NFL team that you think is going to win the real Super Bowl. And we're going to ask you to wear the colors of the team that you are voting for. Now, the Buccaneers got to choose which color they're wearing because they're considered the home team. They're going to be wearing their white jerseys. So if you want the Buccaneers to win, you can wear white on Friday. The Chiefs are going to be wearing their red jerseys. So if you're a Chiefs fan, you can wear red. And if it just doesn't matter to you, you're just happy to be part of the Super Bowl, then wear our school colors, red and black. So I think we're going to be seeing a lot of red, white, and black on Friday. And you're going to place your can in the team's bag in your classroom before morning program. I know normally we do this in the gym, but what we don't want is a backup at the entrances. So you're going to go to your classroom with your can, and then you will make your vote in your classroom. Okay. There will be a locker room for extra cans. So remember, 1 can, 1 vote. However, if you would like to bring in more cans to donate, you can give your extra can to a classmate that maybe forgot theirs, or you can just put it in the locker room, and that will just count towards the number that we're giving to our local food pantries. So for example, if there are 11 students and 2 teachers in the classroom, you get 13 votes. And then if there are extra cans, you count them in the locker room. So teachers, you will be writing up your votes like this. How many for the Chiefs? How many for the Buccaneers? So that's a total of 13 votes. There happen to be 10 extra cans, so those will go in the locker rooms. Okay, and as we know, the winner will ultimately be our local food pantries, which is where all of the canned soup will be going. So we're going to be sending something home to your parents, reminding them to give you guys a can of soup to bring in, and we will see who's going to win, Chiefs or Buccaneers. All right, see you guys Friday.
Thank you, Mrs. Grant. Mr. Lahan, I'm going to do a really fun leaving song today, so we'll just do one tune. It's for Monday, which was Groundhog's Day, and our groundhog saw a shadow, so we're going to have 6 more weeks of winter, so get ready to have more snow and more excitement. And this is a very famous song called the Woodchuck song, because a woodchuck is a groundhog, and a groundhog is a woodchuck. Same name, same thing, different name. So it goes like this. It's a tongue twister. And we slowly sing. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? And how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck only could? If a woodchuck could make good and wood, but there is no reason why he should. But how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Now try to sing along and speak along with me. We'll go a little faster and then we'll have the big finale on the 3rd try. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? And how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck only could? If a woodchuck could make good and wood, but there is no reason why he should. But how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? All right, Super Zone. Ready, kids? Here we go. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? And how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck only could? If a woodchuck could make good and wood, but there is no reason why he should. But how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Have a wonderful day, boys and girls.